I've had a dream for a long time about the place where there's nothing but big trophy pike. You know, I think I found it. And you know the best thing about this? It's on a budget. I'm Bill Spicer. This is the New Fly Fisher.
The New Fly Fisher has been made possible thanks to GoFishingOntario.com, Ontario Sunset Country Tourism Association, Orvis Sporting Traditions,
Without question, if you want to catch huge pike, you must come to Ontario. Best of all, there's no problem finding a place to fish without crowds. Speaking of no crowds, this brings to mind Onaman River Resort. This drive-to destination is located on the Onaman River, just 30 miles north of Jellicoe, Ontario. Situated in the heart of the Canadian Shield, the Onaman River empties into beautiful western Lake Nipigon. Resort owner Rob Lindsay will be hosting us. Career nurse but fishing enthusiast Andrew Bunker will be our guide for the week. World-class pike fishing can be found in the many bays and shorelines of Nipigon. In keeping with a budget, we decided we will camp on one of the many islands on the lake. In order to be successful at pike fishing, you must first understand the characteristics of the pike and how they feed. Pike identify an approaching prey with its excellent sense of sight and smell. This is combined with its lateral line and receptor pores in its head. With these senses, the pike can determine the direction and speed of the approaching prey. Pike primarily feed by ambushing their prey, and only when the unwary bait enters its field of attack will it lunge forward at lightning speed. These fish rarely miss their target. However, if an attack proves unsuccessful, the pike will seldom pursue its prey. It simply returns to its post and will wait for another opportunity. Oh, and he grabbed it. Oh my God. That was a fish too. This thing grabbed it right on the top. My goodness. Oh, this calls for a popper. It really does. And another good sized fish. That was an incredible strike. Two of them come at it at once, but that one come out of nowhere and grabbed it when it was near the top. Oh, that was, wow, I'm shaking right now. He's rolled up on me.
Big fat fish, Bill.
Are you gonna try that by hand? Oh my goodness, this is, I'm not saying much, folks, because I'm concentrating. This is a huge, huge pike. Lake Nipigon pike.
Ah, that is a fat, fat fish. Look at that head.
Outstanding!
Oh my goodness.
Outstanding!
Nice
Outstanding!
job.
Oh my God!
Oh, he's not done fighting.
No! Oh my goodness! Now, what do you think of that, folks? 44.5 inches. They're all over in this back bay. They're all over. And we're sight fishing for them. This is unbelievable. When coming to Onamans to fish pike, they're not really fussy. So I've brought a bunch of minnow baits that I know in the past have proven productive for me. Minnow patterns here with chartreuse in them, they seem to like. Red and white bunny leech. That really works well everywhere. Oranges with lots of flash, they love it. And of course, your perch patterns. For a bright sunny day, I kind of like this. It's a minnow pattern. It's got a bit of a rattle in it, but it's got lots of flash. And another minnow pattern that I got here is red, green, and white. For some reason, pike like them. Now, if you want some extreme fun, bring yourself some poppers. These are tarpon poppers. They're made of styrofoam, and they got a single hook on them, but the pike love them. They move a lot of water. I got them in black and white, green and white, red and white. Pike like red and white. And the one that worked the best for me on this trip was a bumblebee colored. It was incredible. They just crushed this. And don't forget, if you tie yourself up some deer hair. Anything large that's going to move a lot of water is what you want. Now, a must when pike fishing is knottable wire bite tippet. These pike will bite you off in a second. You'll lose a whole lot of flies. But you must have this if you want to be successful. It comes in 20-pound, 30-pound, and 40-pound. I found the 20-pound really works well. I haven't really had a need to go any heavier, but that doesn't mean I might one day need to. So I always have 3 spools of this with me.
One.
Take it. Yes, he's turned on it. He's right, and he, yeah. Oh my. Got to keep a tight line on him. Oh, and he let go. Now that's the one problem with single and barbless. And what happens, and I live with it because it's single barbless. The pike will come and grab the fly, and instead of hitting it this way, the fly gets turned that way. And he'll hold it in his mouth for a certain amount of time, then it finally works its way out without actually grabbing. That is the one problem. But I'm okay with that. There's so many fish here, I know I'm going to do well. Onaman River Resort offers fully equipped housekeeping cabins ranging in size from 4 to 10 beds. Cabins have newly remodeled interiors, mostly in pine, as well as handcrafted log furniture. Cabins have full kitchens with ample dining space, full-size electric fridges, gas ranges with ovens, and contain all the necessary cookware, dishes, cutlery, etc., as well as towels and bedding. All cabins have full washrooms and shower facilities. I saw him just at the last minute. Oh my, oh, and he let go. Well, that happens, I'm single barbless, that happens. I'm okay with that. Wow, that's exciting. That is exciting. Oh. Yeah, small one, though, it wasn't the one that I wanted. There's a bigger one there. Oh, and a nice jump. You don't get that very often. Actually, for a popper fish, it's pretty good. But it was definitely smaller than the fish that I was shooting for, and that fish moved too.
He's not done running around yet either. We can work up and down here for a while,
yeah.
And then we'll...
Look at how thick he is.
I say, they're railroad ties.
I'm looking for that Mr. 50. Not bad. Now, how do you like that? For a popper. Now, that's the small fish that hit. That's the small fish. That's unreal.
Good fish.
Oh, yep, already one cast with the minnow pattern. I was on with a popper and having some fun, but I want a really big fish. The smaller ones were coming up for that, but this one's not bad at all. Got to try to keep tension on them and wind up my line at the same time to get all these fish are so big. You got to get them on the reel. You don't stand a chance if you're just trying to hand bomb them in. As you can see, look, he's pulling out the drag. One thing pike like to do is they like to wrap up, they roll. There we go.
Just rolled them back perfect.
Boy, another good 34, 36-inch fish. And barbless hooks.
Keep the hair on that fly.
Yeah.
Another short stubby.
Yeah, look at how thick they are, though. All right. I'm having such a good time. We've been fishing an hour. An hour. This is crazy. We keep getting big fish, and we haven't been able to make it over because of all the big fish we're getting.
Oh, that's another tank.
It's a tank.
Watch the motor.
Yeah. Oh God, look at the size of it.
Wow.
And he hit it near the top.
Oh, anchor's taking over. Oh my goodness, Bill.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Good for another run.
He might be a while.
Yeah, he's still pretty green. She's pretty green. Big fish like this are always, in the pike family, they're always the females. The males are smaller. So if you get a fish that's over 40 inches, it's female. Really, that's surprising.
Yeah.
Our camp, if you look across, that's where we're camping. And there's our boat. So we went 30 seconds out in the water, and you have this kind of fishing.
So you got a 40 already. This is a 40 plus. I got 40 this morning.
I got a 44.
Yeah. 44.
This one's probably
This is
rivaling
a 40
that.
plus. Yeah. They're just here, and big fish stick together, man.
Yeah.
All right. Pull hard to me. Oh my goodness, man, he's got energy.
Yeah, this should be good.
Yeah.
He's getting ready to turn on his side. Outstanding.
Oh, another
outstanding.
big pike. Are you having fun yet?
I am having just a great time. I think that fly is probably out.
That fly is out.
Okay.
That is.
Look at that fish. Look at that fish. Look at it. It's this wide across the back. My goodness, look at that. Wow. That is a gator. That is a gator. There we go. And right down, and she'll go down and sulk. And just take it easy and get back her strength. But oh boy.
Have you had enough yet?
Let's go around to that other bay.
We can come back to this one anytime.
Oh my God. I can't believe this. This is unreal. When trying to locate pike, you must think structure. This structure may be an underwater hump, the edge of a weed line, a felled tree, an isolated rock, or anything man-made, such as a dock. Today, we found active fish in the rocks that were adjacent to deep water. When the temperature is warm, pike will hold in the deep water and only venture into the shallow water structure to feed in the morning and the evening when temperatures are cooler. We'll be right back after these messages. Onaman River Resort not only offers top-notch accommodations, but also provides services such as boat and canoe rentals, along with guide and charter service on a 22-foot cabin cruiser. Species you can target are brook trout, pike, lake trout, and walleye. To ensure you get the time you desire, book your cabin at least 6 months in advance. I'm using a fairly aggressive retrieve this time. These pike are extremely active, so no subtlety here. I'm ripping it pretty much, just like this. Rather than a straight pull, you always give it a jerking motion, but I'm fairly fast. Oh, when I just had one come at it. I pulled out the fly too fast. I'm looking for rocks. I'm looking for crevices, anywhere where I think a fish can hide. I see some rocks over there. Fully expect something here. Got a lot of rocks around here. Oh, and he grabbed it. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Get him on the reel. He come out of nowhere. Oh, and he's pulling us around. This is they call it a Mexican standoff.
I'm just going with it. Get us out of the shallow.
Now, you know it's a big fish. He's just doing what he wants. There's nothing I can do but to just hold on for dear life. Oh, he's upset with me. Or she is upset with me. I keep saying he, but it's a she. I can tell you that right now, it's a big fish. This is crazy. This is so good. I'm having such a good time. Oh, here she comes.
Geez, that is another big fish. Whitefish fries.
Whitefish fries, speckled trout. That's why these fish are so big. Oh my goodness. Boy, oh boy.
Your workers. Oh, that is another big fish. Whoa.
Another big fish.
Oh, yeah. You're really beating them up.
Wow.
Nice.
Another 40 anyways.
Yeah.
Think you can get it by hand? There you go.
It's just easier than dealing with the net.
Yeah.
When you can.
Oh, wow.
Nice one, Bill.
Look at that. Look at that. Now, it's not quite as big as I thought, but look at how thick. Turn it over on the side and let the camera see how thick it is across the back.
Yeah.
These are some majorly healthy fish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
They're good.
Wow. Away it goes. All right. Thank you, sir.
No problem.
Oh, wow. The camp we chose was on an island with a nice breeze, which kept insects down to a minimum. There are many such islands on Lake Nipigon. Wildlife you might have a chance of seeing are black bears, bald eagles, osprey, moose, and of course loons. Big fish.
I gotta do something about this big fish yet. Just gonna try her again. I don't know if that's working.
Big fish run, they gotta let them run.
Alan's trying to run to Lake Superior, though.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
What are we dealing with here?
About a 40, not a big.
Yeah, just a 40.
Just a 40.
Could you stop casting at those? Jeez. Seriously have to wonder how many fish are just laying right there. It's just nonstop. So I can see that hook is bare. Man. Come here, let me tickle your chin. There we go.
Good man. Oh, and there he goes. Whoa, that was a feisty fish.
Going for this big fish.
Okay, now something that's going to happen that doesn't happen very often. My cameraman's going to get the fish because I've had a great day. Our time for this week is up. Got to break camp as we're leaving. That was probably the best pike fishing I ever had in my entire life. I want to thank Rob Lindsay of Onaman River Resort for hosting us and Andrew Bunker for guiding us. For more information on this show and others in our series, visit us on the web at thenewflyfisher.com. From all of us here at The New Fly Fisher, thanks for joining us. Tight lines, and we'll see you next time.
The New Fly Fisher has been made possible thanks to Ontario Sunset Country Tourism Association, GoFishingOntario.com, Orvis Sporting Traditions.